It's been a while.
Yeah, hi.
But we are back, finally, after, I think our last family update was April?
2 months ago?
April?
Yeah. And so we said, hey, it's time to hop back on YouTube. We have a little bit more semblance of organization in our life with 2 under 2 and wanted to give you all some family updates about the doctors Bjorkman and our 2 little ones.
Yes. So,
we have survived.
Yes.
5 months with 2.
survived, not always thriving.
Not rarely thriving.
We
are
rarely
surviving,
thriving.
and
We are
surviving. So thankful for all of your comments.
Yeah.
We definitely haven't been responding to all of them, but we see them.
And they mean so much. I think on our last family update, we kind of said like, hey, we are going through it. This 2 under 2 thing is rough, and so many of you left comments and said, hey, it really sucks at the beginning. I'm going through it. It was so bad until 6 months in, and like the comments were so encouraging and supportive and validating. It was kind of like therapy reading through them all. So I can't thank you all enough for that support and love, and it really means so much to us. And it was like, man, it's been...
We had those grand plans of going week by week through the newborn phase. Like, we've been taking lots of footage and recording things, but like the thought of sitting down for a couple hours to record and then a couple more hours of editing every week.
I also had plans to like exercise or read a book or something, but also fall asleep at 8 p.m. every night. So
we're 5 months into this. Our children are alive, and we still like each other.
They are alive. We like them most of the time too. Most of the time.
Which is good. Cisa's 2. Like, she is a 2-year-old.
Firmly 2.
Lots of emotions, but like also like so much joy, so much learning. Like, I will say, like, every day there's like something new that I'm just like, gosh, I just love this kid so much.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun.
And she's like a lot of fun. We're like learning how to deal with emotions in terms of like, how do you let them feel, but also how do you like set firm boundaries of like, hey, like there are many things to cry about. This is not one of them.
Right. There's that prefrontal cortex. There's not a lot of impulse control and emotional regulation. So a lot of fits, but also a lot of fun.
Like she's got a little job. Her job is to put the soap in the dishwasher every night, and she like just embraces that. Like, oh, that's her job, and she can like help set the table. I can give her 3 plates, and she puts them on the table, and 3 forks, and she puts them at the spot. So
she has said 2 8-word sentences.
Maybe more than that. Yeah.
Well, the most memorable 2 were, Mommy, go get pink drink for us. 7, 8. And the other one was, go watch reels on bed for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So, Mom of the Year over here, drinking pink drinks and watching Instagram reels with my toddler. But always keeping it real.
And Bo is 5 months. He's like
Bo is 5 months old.
5 months.
Bo is 5 months old.
Which means like we're like maybe getting some organization. He's sleeping
at
night.
Sleeping. Yes, he is sleeping.
Naps are still like, I think surprising for us. Like naps have been such a challenge for him.
Apparently, it's developmentally appropriate to take 30-minute naps until they're like 5-ish months old. I didn't realize what a good napper Cease was. Bo was a tough baby. We are 2 for 2 on tough babies.
And in totally different ways, right?
Like totally.
We went through it with the first, like, oh gosh, we learned so much. This was such a challenge. The second one's going to be a breeze. And then he just comes with totally different challenges. And like the things that were easy for Cease are now hard for Bo. And the things that we learned from the other one are going fine. And maybe that's some of just the process that we learned those.
Some of it's temperament, some of it's like,
We're finding new ways to be humbled.
Yeah, that's for sure. Humbled by a toddler or a baby almost daily. But he is starting to suck a little bit less.
Yeah.
And that is really fun. He'll like smile at you and be happy. And he really cried all the time. And like I was the only one who he would like not cry. If I was bouncing him in one specific way, he rejected every swing or bouncer or rocker or whatever. Didn't want to be put down, had a tongue tie, feeding issues, whatever, didn't want to take a nap. So he was tough.
Yeah, he would occasionally like me. And
yeah.
He likes me now.
And then I had this like my own postpartum anxiety and other issues where like crying equaled failure. So I just that baby worked me for 4 months.
Yeah.
But we love them. I can like see this light at this tunnel somewhere that like, hey, they might be fun together here sometime. But right now he's like a fragile potato that can't sit up. Yeah. But he's rolling over, he's smiling, he's like cooing and babbling a little bit, starting to push himself up on his arms. And he's turning a corner.
Yeah.
I think he's turning a corner.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the update on the kiddos. We love them. Parenting is hard.
We're going to share a lot of this with you.
Yes.
Trying to like keep to our promise of like doing a newborn series. We've got lots of episodes actually
so much
written,
footage.
things we're going to try to shoot. Our family is actually moving again this
are.
summer. We moved last summer. I'm finally done with my 8th year of training after med school.
Finally, the best pediatric cardiologist, pulmonary hypertension specialist out there, folks. He just loves those sick kiddos with bad hearts. Yeah.
But that means we're going to maybe be in a couple different settings shooting video as we try to continue to share our lives with you with some educational content as we learn it along the way.
Yes, but we love you guys. We love our YouTube family. We love doing this content for you, providing some educational and evidence-based, maybe entertaining information along the way. It means a lot to us that, you leave us comments. Seems like sometimes it's helpful. Your comments to us are helpful. So we thank you for being here with us. We are excited for what we have for you. We do love doing this. And so are excited that the kiddos are letting us, get back to a new normal way of life.
So we will see you in the weeks to come. Bye.
He's got a dinosaur on his jammies. I think it's a shark, but it looked kind of like a dinosaur. Yeah.
Shark.
Who's your best buddy forever?
Boo.
Yeah. You know one day he's going to be big enough to play with you? Yeah.
At pool.
At the pool, at the playground. Yeah.